We're living in a world where so much feels like it's out of our control. When things are busy, when things are uncertain, there is a joy deficit. We don't feel like we deserve joy. We don't feel like we should be experiencing joy when there's so much hardship in the world and other people are suffering. But then the only person who suffers most is us. So I've always been fascinated by human behavior. I love people. I have loved watching people, analyzing people, trying to understand people. I was noticing that a really common theme, every single person who was seeking out help and support, was that they doubted some aspect of themselves. They doubted some aspect of their ability, their worth. And I thought, okay, so it seems like everyone's experiencing self-doubt, but it's manifesting in different ways, shapes, and forms. And so I spent the next essentially 5 to 7 years up to where we are now investigating what is it that really holds people back. So how is this self-doubt showing up, especially the ways that are less obvious? When we are making a first impression with someone or when we're meeting with someone, there are generally 2 dimensions that we're judged on, humanness and courage. We will generally either be higher on a humanness dimension, which is all around making sure everyone else is okay. You're being kind, you're being warm, you're being approachable. And then courage is prioritizing the need to do what needs to be done. The ideal state is to have these both in balance. Women typically score higher on the humanness dimension, which is things like warmth, things like agreeableness. And so when we're talking about beliefs, it's generally a thought that you have repeated so many times, and it may have not even been your thought to begin with. It might have been a thought someone else had and said to you, and you internalized it. And then that creates a belief.
But this is often where we see people say, my friends and my family are now calling me fake. They're now telling me that who do you think you are is coming up.
When you grow, when you change, it can often shine a spotlight on other people's weaknesses because they may not be growing as quickly as you are. This is even more confronting to people because they feel like they know you and they know a version of you, but that's not the way you always want to be necessarily. And you can choose at any point in your life to show up as the person you want to become rather than show up as the person that you have been. You're not faking it till you make it. You're being it until you become it.